NASA successfully landed its Perseverance rover on Mars. It's a mission that began with a jaw-dropping descent, beaming back real footage of a Mars landing. This is not simply any barren, stony scene from some far-off part of Earth. This is the surface of Mars. NASA's Curiosity rover, which was sent into orbit 13 years ago, has been diligently examining the Martian surface for the past 10 years. The Perseverance rover, which joined the project more recently, has provided amazing footage and fresh insights from the red planet. What extraordinary discoveries have these rovers made, and what breathtaking sights have they seen? Take a look to find out. Mars exploration has captivated human imagination for generations, gaining the moniker Red Planet. However, it wasn't until the start of the space era that humans began to fully understand its complexities. NASA's Mariner 4 mission in 1964 was a watershed point in our investigation of Mars. Mariner 4 was the first successful trip to Mars, doing a flyby and returning the first-ever close-up photos of the Martian surface. These photographs revealed a cratered, moon-like landscape, drastically altering our perception of Mars and sparking our drive to learn more about our neighboring planet. Following the success of Mariner 4, a series of missions were launched, each building on the achievements of the previous ones. The Viking expeditions of the 1970s were especially innovative. Viking 1 and Viking 2 both successfully landed on Mars and conducted many tests to detect indications of life. Although these missions did not find definitive evidence of life, they offered unprecedented amounts of data about Mars' soil, atmosphere, and weather patterns. The Viking missions were a tremendous step forward in our understanding of Mars, demonstrating that it was more than simply a barren, dead globe, but a complex environment ripe for exploration. As Mars exploration advanced, so did the technology and ambition of the missions. The Mars Pathfinder mission, launched in the 1990s, introduced the Sojourner rover to the Martian surface. This compact six-wheeled rover was a technological marvel, capable of traversing the Martian terrain while studying rocks and soil. Sojourner's accomplishment indicated that humanity could land on and explore Mars in previously inconceivable ways. This mission represented a significant advancement in robotic exploration, paving the way for more capable rovers in the future. The turn of the millennium saw ever more sophisticated expeditions to Mars. The Mars Global Surveyor, launched in 1996, orbited the planet and created precise maps of its surface. This mission greatly improved our understanding of Mars' geography by revealing intricate details about its canyons, volcanoes, and polar ice caps. Following this, the Mars Odyssey mission, launched in 2001, revealed an incredible discovery: enormous concentrations of hydrogen just beneath the Martian surface. This discovery showed the presence of water ice, an important aspect in the hunt for life and the possibility of human settlement. Each of these discoveries pushed us closer to addressing the age-old question: could life exist on Mars either in the past or now? The presence of water, a necessary component for life, hinted at this possibility. Furthermore, these findings suggested that Mars could one day support human existence, providing a possible shelter as Earth faces increasing issues such as climate change and overcrowding. But before humanity can consider colonizing Mars, it must first have a better understanding of the planet, which is where ongoing and future expeditions come in. NASA's rover missions have contributed significantly to our understanding of Mars. These rovers are essentially robotic scientists outfitted with instruments for conducting extensive investigations of the Martian surface and environment. The program began with the Sojourner rover, which, despite its tiny size, supplied valuable information during the Mars Pathfinder mission. NASA built on Sojourner's accomplishment by developing the twin rovers Spirit and Opportunity, which landed on Mars in 2004. Originally intended to last only 90 days, these rovers dramatically exceeded expectations, with Spirit investigating the Gusev crater and Opportunity producing groundbreaking findings in the Meridiani Planum region, including convincing evidence of past water activity. The amazing achievements of Spirit and Opportunity inspired NASA to push the boundaries even further. With each successive rover, we hope to gain a better understanding of Mars and answer new questions. Following the twin rovers, NASA set out to develop even more advanced explorers to uncover the planet's mysteries in greater detail. These rovers have continued to further our understanding, exposing Mars as a dynamic planet with a rich history that could one day be home to humanity. The Curiosity rover was NASA's first next-generation rover, dispatched to Mars as part of the Mars Science Laboratory project. Curiosity was launched on November 26, 2011, and spent 9 months in space before successfully landing on Mars on August 6, 2012. Its landing site, Gale Crater, was chosen because scientists believed it formerly held water and could have supported life. The descent and landing were nerve-wracking, resulting in the infamous 7 minutes of terror. This anxious period required a complex series of actions, including the unprecedented use of a sky crane to gently descend the rover onto the Martian soil. Despite the multiple hazards involved, the landing was a great success, and Curiosity soon began beaming its first photographs back to Earth, ushering in a new era of Mars exploration. Curiosity is a technical marvel, outfitted with a variety of sensors for exploring and analyzing the Martian environment. The rover is about the size of a small vehicle, measuring 10 feet long, 9 feet wide and 7 feet tall, and weighing almost 2,000 pounds. Among its many complex pieces of equipment is the ChemCam, which utilizes a laser to vaporize rocks and dirt from a distance, converting them into gas and allowing their composition to be examined. This capability is similar to a laser gun in that it can study the composition of Martian materials remotely, delivering important information about the planet's geology. Another important instrument on Curiosity is the Sample Analysis at Mars (SAM) unit, which is a small laboratory capable of analyzing the chemical composition of samples. SAM is especially important in the search for organic chemicals, which are critical to determining if Mars once supported life. The presence of such molecules would provide strong proof that the planet formerly had favorable circumstances for life, making SAM one of the mission's most important tools. A radioisotope thermoelectric generator (RTG) powers this complex array of equipment by converting heat from the decay of plutonium-238 into energy. This resilient power supply enables Curiosity to work continually regardless of the time of day or season, guaranteeing that the rover can carry out its scientific missions uninterrupted. The RTG's dependability is critical to Curiosity's long-term mission, allowing it to withstand the harsh and fluctuating conditions of the Martian atmosphere. Creating Curiosity and its superior technologies was a pricey undertaking. The entire Mars Science Laboratory mission, including the Curiosity rover, cost around $2.5 billion. While this is a big expenditure, the richness of knowledge gathered from the mission has well outweighed the cost. Curiosity's discoveries have expanded our understanding of Mars, revealing crucial information about its geology, temperature, and ability to support life. Naming the rover was also a watershed moment for NASA, which frequently involves the public in these decisions. NASA ran an essay contest in 2009, seeking students across the United States to pick names for the rover and explain their selections. Clara Ma, a sixth grader from Kansas, won the contest with her piece on Curiosity. Clara's article brilliantly captured the heart of human discovery and the desire to learn, stating, "Curiosity is an everlasting flame that burns in everyone's mind. It motivates me to get out of bed in the morning and anticipate what shocks life will throw at me that day. Curiosity is an extremely powerful force. Without it, we would not be the people we are today. Curiosity is the passion that propels us forward in our daily lives. We have become explorers and scientists because of our need to ask questions and wonder." NASA was greatly struck by Clara's statements, which captured the spirit of adventure that the rover embodied. They named the rover Curiosity, to honor the fundamental human drive to explore the unknown and seek new information. This decision also serves as a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is a universal activity shared by all of humanity. Curiosity's superior technology and the vision that inspired its name have resulted in astonishing discoveries on Mars. The rover discovered evidence of ancient riverbeds and mineral deposits, indicating that liquid water previously flowed over Mars's surface. It has also discovered complex organic chemicals in Martian soil, suggesting that life may have lived on the planet in the distant past. Furthermore, Curiosity has supplied thorough measurements of radiation levels on Mars, which is critical for planning future human trips to the planet. The discoveries by Curiosity have been nothing short of transformative, greatly advancing our understanding of the Red Planet. Since its landing in 2012, Curiosity has produced many important findings that have greatly expanded our understanding of Mars's geological past and potential for life. One of Curiosity's most amazing discoveries occurred early in its mission when it discovered organic compounds on Mars. These organic molecules, which contain carbon, are essential for life as we know it. Curiosity accomplished this by drilling into the rocks of Gale Crater, an ancient and enormous impact crater that previously hosted a lake. The rover's onboard laboratory investigated the rock samples, discovering that they contained organic molecules. The presence of these molecules is significant since they are necessary building blocks for life. Furthermore, under some conditions they may offer nourishment for microbial life forms. This discovery is significant because it shows that the planet may have possessed the necessary circumstances to host life in the ancient past. Even if life never took root, this discovery has stirred enthusiasm among scientists because it suggests that ancient Mars could have supported microbial life. Furthermore, the isotopes discovered in carbon dioxide and methane retrieved by Curiosity suggest that these gases may be associated with ancient biological activity. However, these isotopes could be the consequence of non-biological processes, such as the interaction of sunlight and carbon dioxide in Mars's atmosphere. The uncertainty of these results motivates ongoing research and future missions, accelerating the search for definitive evidence of life beyond Earth. Curiosity made another astonishing discovery by detecting changes in the amount of methane in Mars's near-surface atmosphere. On Earth, biological processes produce the majority of atmospheric methane, thus the presence of methane on Mars is noteworthy. While Curiosity cannot identify whether the methane discovered is from biological sources, its discoveries present a tantalizing suggestion that biological activity may be occurring on Mars today. This opens up new areas of investigation, as scientists look into the sources of this methane and what it might signify for the likelihood of life on Mars. Curiosity's mission also included determining the creation and exposure ages of rocks on Mars. The rover explored the rocks surrounding Gale Crater, which originated about 4 billion years ago. These rocks were gradually carried to Yellowknife Bay, where they finally became sedimentary rocks. Weathering and erosion caused these rocks to be exposed to surface radiation approximately 70 million years ago. Understanding this period allows scientists to better understand Mars's erosion rates and how surface radiation may have influenced the preservation of organic components in the rocks. This understanding is essential for detecting potential biosignatures, indicators of past or present life. In addition to its discoveries about organic molecules and methane, Curiosity has shed light on Mars' wet history. Water is an essential component of life, and data discovered by Curiosity implies that Mars formerly had a plentiful supply of liquid water. For example, the rover discovered gypsum, a mineral that only exists in wet environments. The existence of gypsum suggests that water once existed on Mars, possibly beneath the surface long after the planet dried out. Curiosity's age-dating experiment revealed that some jarosite rocks were significantly younger than predicted, implying that liquid water may have existed on Mars for a longer period than previously assumed. This discovery suggests that Mars may have had habitable circumstances for a lengthy period, perhaps allowing life to flourish. Curiosity has also unearthed specifics about how Mars lost its atmosphere and changed from a warm, wet planet to the cold, dry world we know today. Analyzing the ratio of deuterium to hydrogen in water samples gave evidence of hydrogen escape and water loss throughout time, guiding our understanding of the long-term climate variations on Mars. Moreover, Curiosity found physiologically useful nitrogen. Though it is essential for life on Earth, nitrogen needs to be in a fixed form before it can be utilized by living things. Finding fixed nitrogen in the form of nitrate in rock samples suggests that usable nitrogen was present on Mars 3.5 billion years ago, perhaps supporting living beings at the time. Curiosity's discoveries have proven so fascinating that NASA decided in 2022 to extend the rover's mission until at least 2025. However, considering Mars's immense size, a single rover cannot explore the entire planet. This realization prompted NASA to launch a second rover, Perseverance, with upgraded capabilities to continue the search for signs of life and uncover more secrets about the red planet. Following Curiosity's success, NASA launched an even more ambitious mission, sending the Perseverance rover to Mars. Perseverance, which launched on July 30, 2020, had a much-anticipated trip before landing on the Martian surface on February 18, 2021. This time, the landing spot was Jezero Crater, a place of great scientific significance. Jezero Crater is thought to have once been home to an old river delta and lake, making it an ideal location to look for signs of past life on Mars. The landing of Perseverance was a dramatic event with high stakes and extreme accuracy. As the rover approached Mars, it entered the planet's atmosphere at an incredible rate of about 12,000 miles per hour. Perseverance, like its predecessor Curiosity, had to survive the terrifying 7 minutes of terror, a vital phase in which the rover rapidly decelerates, deploys a parachute, and uses a sky crane maneuver to gently lower itself onto the Martian surface. This intricate sequence of activities had to be carried out flawlessly and autonomously, as the communication latency between Earth and Mars prevented real-time assistance. Despite the hurdles, Perseverance's landing was a resounding success, kicking off its mission to study the red planet. Perseverance's technical and technological achievements are extremely astounding, building on Curiosity's heritage while providing considerable upgrades. Perseverance, roughly the size of a car, has the same proportions as Curiosity but outperforms it with cutting-edge scientific instruments. Among these, the Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, MOXIE, is one of the most innovative. Before discussing MOXIE's accomplishments, it's worth looking at the rover's complex array of cameras and sensors. Perseverance has a remarkable 19 cameras, the most ever deployed to Mars, allowing it to record high-definition photographs and films of the Martian environment. These cameras are critical in allowing scientists on Earth to examine Mars's geology in unprecedented detail, looking for indications of ancient microbial life and evaluating the planet's surface features. In addition to its optical capabilities, Perseverance carries a powerful drill for collecting rock and soil samples. These samples are then stored in sealed tubes, ready for a future mission to retrieve and return to Earth, an important step in understanding Mars's potential for life. Another substantial upgrade has been made to the rover's mobility. Perseverance's wheels have been enhanced for increased endurance and grip, allowing it to better handle the rough and uneven Martian landscape. This is crucial since the rover must travel through many landscapes to achieve its scientific goals. Perseverance's power source is a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, similar to Curiosity's, which transforms heat from plutonium-238 decay into electricity. This power source ensures that Perseverance can continue to operate through the planet's freezing temperatures and changing seasons, allowing it to carry out its tasks for a lengthy duration. The story behind Perseverance's name is also encouraging. NASA once again looked to young minds for inspiration, establishing a Name the Rover essay contest in 2019 and urging students across the country to submit their ideas and reasons. Alexander Mather, a 7th grade student, offered the winning name, Perseverance, in recognition of the ongoing spirit of human inquiry. Mather emphasized how humanity has always tackled obstacles head-on, evolving as creatures who could learn to adapt to any situation, no matter how harsh, enduring in the face of adversity, perfectly capturing the core of the mission. NASA accepted this sentiment and officially named the rover Perseverance, or Percy for short. But Perseverance was not sent to Mars alone. It had an unusual partner, a technological marvel designed to push the bounds of discovery even farther, the Ingenuity helicopter. But why include a helicopter when Perseverance has 19 cameras of its own? Enter the Ingenuity helicopter, a pioneering Mars exploration venture. On February 18, 2021, Ingenuity arrived on Mars, safely bonded to Perseverance's underbelly. The goal was ambitious: to see if controlled flight could be achieved on Mars, where the atmosphere is only 1% as dense as Earth's. Initially, Ingenuity was scheduled for only 5 test flights over 30 sols Martian days. Each flight, which lasted up to 90 seconds and reached heights ranging from 10 to 16 feet, attempted to establish the feasibility of flying in Mars's thin atmosphere. However, Ingenuity went well beyond expectations. Following the successful completion of its initial flights, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory developed additional missions, transforming Ingenuity from a mere experiment to an active participant in Mars exploration. It began scouting regions of interest, offering airborne views that ground-based rovers couldn't get. These flights assisted in determining the optimal pathways for Perseverance and revealed intriguing geological features that warranted additional exploration. The technology powering Ingenuity is amazing. Weighing under 4 pounds, it has counter-rotating blades that spin at almost 2,400 revolutions per minute, significantly faster than helicopters on Earth, compensating for Mars's thin atmosphere. Ingenuity is outfitted with solar panels that replenish its batteries, a navigation camera, and a communication system that feeds data back to Perseverance, which then transmits it to Earth. Over nearly 3 years, Ingenuity completed 72 flights, considerably exceeding its initial aim. It flew for a total of 2 hours, 8 minutes and 48 seconds over 1,400 Martian days, traversing more than 17 kilometers. This excellent performance in Mars's severe conditions highlighted not just Ingenuity's durability but also the feasibility of utilizing aerial scouts for planetary exploration. Unfortunately, after its 72nd flight on January 18, 2024, Ingenuity's rotor blades were damaged during landing, permanently grounding the helicopter. A week later, NASA announced the mission's official end. Despite this, Ingenuity made significant contributions, revealing countless discoveries alongside Perseverance. When Perseverance was set to land on Jezero crater, scientists were uncertain about the types of rocks that would be found on its floor. Some speculated that the rocks might be remnants of an ancient lava flow, while others believed they could be sedimentary, transported over time by wind or water. During its first year on Mars, Perseverance made an unexpected discovery, uncovering several types of rocks, including those formed by lava flows and others that crystallized from slow-cooling magma. These rocks are particularly valuable because they contain crystals that reveal crucial information about when and how they formed, including evidence of interactions with water. This suggests that these rocks could capture and record conditions that might have been suitable for microbial life in Mars's ancient past. If these samples are eventually returned to Earth, they could provide scientists with deeper insights into Mars's interior, its volcanic history, and the age of geological formations within Jezero crater. On February 16, 2022, Perseverance captured a stunning panoramic view of an area dubbed Santa Cruz. This panorama, stitched together from 24 images, offered scientists a closer look at the boulders and landscape within Jezero crater, further contributing to their understanding of the planet's geological history. Later, Perseverance made another significant discovery at a rock named Wildcat Ridge, located within Jezero's well-preserved sedimentary fan deposit. Here, the rover found evidence of an ancient lake environment, with sediments that were likely deposited in a standing body of water. These sediments continued to interact with water long after their initial formation, suggesting that the environments recorded in these rocks would have been habitable for ancient microbial life. Moreover, this type of rock is ideal for preserving potential signs of ancient life, making it a prime target for future study. Perseverance's findings also revealed a more intricate history of water in Jezero crater than previously thought. While scientists already knew that a lake once filled the crater, new images from Perseverance showed that sediments were deposited in a delta, indicating a dynamic and complex water history. The rover even found evidence of high-energy flooding that carried large boulders into the crater, though the origin of these later floods remains a mystery. Beyond its geological discoveries, Perseverance also achieved a significant technological milestone with the Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, or MOXIE. As mentioned earlier, this device was designed to produce oxygen from the carbon dioxide in Mars's atmosphere, and it succeeded in doing so for the first time. In 16 runs, MOXIE produced about 4.3 ounces or 122 g of oxygen, enough to support an astronaut for roughly 4 hours. This breakthrough demonstrates the potential for future missions to generate oxygen on Mars, a critical step toward sustained human exploration of the planet. After 2 years of successful operation, MOXIE completed its final run in September 2023, marking a key achievement in the mission. Another fascinating achievement was Perseverance's ability to record sounds on Mars for the first time. Using microphones on board the rover, scientists were able to hear the Martian environment, capturing sounds such as the wind and the operation of the rover's dust removal tool. These recordings provided valuable insights into the speed of sound on Mars, which is slower than on Earth due to the thin carbon dioxide atmosphere. Additionally, the volume of sounds changes with the atmospheric pressure, which fluctuates with the seasons. During low-pressure seasons, the microphone picked up almost complete silence, revealing that sounds easily heard on Earth would be quieter and more muffled on Mars. High-pitched noises like whistles would be particularly difficult to detect. This new form of analysis offers a deeper understanding of atmospheric dynamics, seasonal changes on Mars, and the overall functionality of the rover. Perseverance did not make these discoveries alone. Its aerial companion, the Ingenuity helicopter, played a crucial role in the mission. Together, these rovers have sent back some of the most compelling evidence of Mars's past. For instance, one of the most recent videos transmitted to NASA shows a 360-degree view acquired by the Curiosity Mars rover, while the last panoramic view was captured by Perseverance from the final airfield of the Mars Ingenuity helicopter, all in stunning 4K resolution. These views provide breathtaking glimpses of the red planet, further fueling our curiosity about its mysteries. While the ongoing operations of these rovers continue to yield remarkable results, what does NASA have planned for the future? As we look forward to the future of Mars exploration, there's a lot to be excited about. NASA's rovers currently traversing the Martian landscape are gathering invaluable samples that scientists hope will unlock secrets about Mars's ancient history and its potential to have harbored life in the past. However, these precious samples won't make their way back to Earth until at least 2033. The responsibility for this lies with the Mars Sample Return Program, a groundbreaking initiative by NASA designed to safely and efficiently retrieve the samples collected by Perseverance and Curiosity. The plan for the Mars Sample Return Program is quite ambitious and involves several carefully coordinated steps. First, a lander will be sent to Mars to collect the samples that Perseverance and Curiosity have painstakingly gathered. These samples will then be launched into Mars orbit, where they will rendezvous with an orbiter. This orbiter will then carry the samples back to Earth, where they can be analyzed in detail using the most advanced tools available. This mission is of enormous importance because it will allow scientists to study Martian samples up close, potentially providing unprecedented insights into the planet's geology, climate history, and the possibility of past microbial life. While these samples are en route to Earth, the rovers themselves will remain on Mars. Curiosity, which has already uncovered significant findings about the planet's habitability, will continue its mission alongside Perseverance. Both rovers will persist in their exploration, conducting experiments and gathering more data on the Martian surface. But the scope of Mars exploration goes beyond just collecting samples. There's an even grander vision: establishing a human presence on Mars. NASA is working diligently toward this goal, with plans to eventually send astronauts to the Red Planet. However, they are not alone in this pursuit. Elon Musk, the visionary founder of SpaceX, has ambitious plans to colonize Mars. Musk envisions a future where humans live in self-sustaining colonies on Mars. To achieve this, SpaceX has been developing the Starship spacecraft, a reusable vehicle designed to transport humans and cargo to Mars and other distant destinations. In addition to building Starship, Musk has proposed ideas for creating sustainable habitats on Mars, including utilizing the planet's resources to produce water, oxygen, and construction materials. The ultimate objective is to establish a self-sufficient environment where humans can live and thrive independently of Earth. NASA is collaborating with SpaceX on various projects, working together to develop the technology and strategies necessary for human missions to Mars. With both NASA and SpaceX accelerating their efforts to explore and eventually colonize Mars, the prospect of living on the Red Planet is becoming increasingly realistic. This involves developing the necessary technology and infrastructure to support long-term human habitation. So what do you think? Would you want to be one of the first to live on Mars? Do you believe it's possible within our lifetime? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're eager for more mysteries to be uncovered, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We have so much more to share.